A very, very quick one. Last week, I kuroku ihe basara President General crisis na Amaukwu Orodo, you know. So we put it out there, and of course, we had reactions. The PG reacted, you know, to the video, and the PG gave me a whole lot of information concerning the President General's election actually na Amaukwu Orodo. Even the PG don't we see the had interested. Now when the Amaukwu Orodo but I see biko mune bia were this position. Because he's a very busy man and a lecturer at that. You know, I say Ambani Aga him with that time. But the community has called and you have to answer the community. So the PG now answered the community. You know, acting capacity, not that he's the President General, but acting capacity. You know, so he came and they were giving template on how to work or probably organize the election. But unfortunately, the government of Imo State, of course, governor last year, 2023, yes, actually governorship election. So a place here ban on both PG election and even SAship election. Yes, a place ban in Imo State, that period, place here ban. But unfortunately, according to the PG, some elements, some people in that community are they happy. You know, they went to court. They were insisting President General's election, PG's election, there was a ban placed on Asemba, you know, according to the PG. The election, that the one he had you to and of course the PG cannot thwart the orders of the governor or the orders of the Imo State government. No. And of course, within that period, they make that 2023 general elections. There was another community in Ubomiri here, which I was aware, Chobrime SAship election, but because of that same ban, they couldn't hold it. Also, letters after the election and everything, when the government now lifted the ban on elections, election. Now, some communities their President General election, SAship election. So, coming to Amaukwu Orodo. Kemeziana election one ebe governor is in why lift to ban on election. A particular group, according to the PG, that that election. You people we are looking for election, election. No election. Still abado court. Abado court. So, mbabara PG akwukwo na court. Of course, PG has no option than to go to court too, or to answer the court too. So, probably PG or they know get as accused. So, the problem, according to the PG, a man-made problem. Umunne hando for no bodo ibo na kwande no law na achọ ka enwe peace na the community. And the PG has said that he's not interested. Not interested. Because the report to say that the PG shore nonga horozia PG as an elected PG. Not show him election. But from what the PG told me, and from the voice note and evidence is in those send go show that the PG is not even interested. Even according to him, the job is tying him down. You know, the job is tying him down. But because everybody had to work for them, he must work for his community. So, what is the bottom line? The bottom line is that there is need to restore peace in Amaukwu Orodo. There is need. Local issue of police, Zone 9 agaraga, Tiger Base agaraga, ihe security egbe ejibasi egbe aji hoshe. Achọrọ m ikwu okwu ihe gbasara security. The security issue in Amaukwu Orodo involving the vigilante and involving some persons. Mande wetere egbe n'ụlọ ha, mande akpọgara ebe a, mande gbuwara ishi. Achọrọ m ịgawa towards that angle of issue of security. Ka ha ga-treat here secretly. Are we here public? Anything security is not something to be treated in the public domain. But what we want is to restore peace and everlasting peace in Amaukwu Orodo as far as President General election is concerned. The governor has said it. Every community, they may be their PG's tenure. they should go and conduct election. That is what the governor says. So if you are in court, which means you are inupugere governor issue. Inupugere government issue. Obro na gara court ka egbado the election. While each of ka election, but he has record ka egbado. Then inupugazela governor issue. Because according to the PG, the governor lifted the decision and said, Ndene election, go and conduct your election. The people who made election within that period, the governor, made election, they were dissolved. They were sanctioned. The communities were sanctioned. Because that period, the governor made election, which I need they are aware. Only some communities made their PG's election. The governor sanctioned the community. Most are one of those people that were elected. Now that the governor has said, every community go and do your PG selection, why is Amaukwu Orodo having this problem? I want to appeal. As far as you want Amaukwu Orodo, allow peace to reign. Allow peace to reign. I think I will make sure that peace returns. As far as this PG issue is concerned, everybody should come to a round table. Onye ji ya haya. There ndị gbakwara nu police ihe cha ụmụnne unu. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere ndị ebubo na maybe ya plantere egbe n'ụlọ ha ma o ebuga mmadụ ebubo onye ha nọrọ na Tiger Base ma ọ this and that. Ihe ewechi ụmụnne gị, you are from the same ancestor. You are the same blood. Onye ji ya haya, ime onye itile na police kpọfụta ya, ime onye itile na Tiger Base kpọfụta ya, ka udo chia na Amaukwu Orodo. Onye ji ya ha, let there be peace in Amaukwu. On my position, let there be peace in Amaukwu Orodo, in Mbitolu LGA. That is my position. Onye ji ya haya. I've tried talking to Ola, about Ndeke Eji, so that we restore peace. Let's come back to the table. Onye mara kwa ihe dị mma ya eme. Onye mara na ihe ọ na-eme n'obodo arịhụ mma ya ewefu aka. Ndị Igbo si wefu aka enwere ofe tupu ọ aka mmadụ. So I am appealing to ndị Amaukwu Orodo, especially ihe gbasara the president general election. Unu nwere your constitution. Unu nwere your dates or your month of election, which I learned to December period, all right? Yeah. So December period, unu emenu PG selection. Onye ọbụla gazuru ike. You cannot leave what is in the constitution and do what is outside the constitution. You must do what is inside the constitution. And so Amaukwu Orodo has a constitution. Follow the constitution of the community. Finally, onye ji ya haya ka udo chia. Ndewo ndị Amaukwu Orodo.